What's the back end?
It's going. Alright, we're live again with Tecmo Super Bowl, and we are here to break down the Indianapolis Colts. I am here with my brother Lumberjack Cracks, and he's going to play me in this video today.
Oh, I'm so excited to play Tecmo again.
Alright, so let's get started on the Indianapolis Colts. So let's start with their offense. First thing to note, Jeff George is the starter, but you don't want to start him. You want to start Jack Trudeau. And the reason why is because Jeff George's pass control is less than Jack Trudeau's. And as we know, pass control controls not only the accuracy, but the likelihood of your receiver catching the ball. Also, Jeff George has a 6 maximum speed. That's not going to help you scramble around too much. You look at Jack Trudeau, his pass control is just a little bit higher, 38. And maximum speed's 13. Not necessarily a scrambler, but he could move around a little bit better. So let's go to the running backs. Ivy Joe Hunter. Little bit of hitting power. Might help you out a little bit if he's in excellent condition to popcorn some other defenders, but otherwise he's not too fast. And his receptions are low too. That in combination with poor quarterbacks isn't really going to help you out too much. Albert Bentley, for a pitiful team like the Colts, 44 maximum speed and 63 receptions is actually pretty good. So he's one of the better players on the team. Looking at the other running backs, not too much to say about them. You're not going to use them. Now the receivers, Bill Brooks, at 69 in receptions. Not fast, but his reception rating very high, 69. And also Jessie Hester's is 63. Both receivers are not fast, but their reception boost will help you out a little bit. These other receivers, the receptions are low and they're not faster, so you're not going to use them too much.
Just making sure it was working.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, the Colts, that's right. The chat is live, so if you are watching this live stream, we will try our best to respond to what's in the chat box. And yes, the Colts were weak as hell back in the day. I could say definitively that they are the worst team in Tecmo Super Bowl. Alright, getting back to Pat Beach. 50 hitting power, 38 receptions, kind of low. Unfortunately, 50 hitting power is as much as you get on the offense with the Colts. So you won't be popcorning too many DBs with the Colts. Other tight end, again, 50 hitting power, but nothing else worth looking at. Their offensive line, I would say, is average. They have one weak offensive lineman, and that is, I believe it's their center, yes, Brian Baldinger. 38 hitting power is not going to get the job done. But you got Jeff Ross Moss. Oh, that's a cool name. Never said that out loud. Jeff Ross Moss, 63 hitting power. And Kevin Call with 56. Anyway. Kicker, below average. Punter, he's actually good.
Oh, he's a star.
Yeah, Jeff George was a buster. That's why we're not starting him. Let's look at the defense. Now, the Colts are the worst team in the game because they have the worst defense. There's literally not much to work with at all. You got the guys on the line with 50 hitting power. Their linebackers, 38 maximum speed with Dwayne Bickett is the best you're going to get. 31 for all the other ones. Their DBs, not good interceptions. Again, quickness rating doesn't do anything. Slow. Now, his hitting power, his speed's a little bit up, 38 maximum speed. Unfortunately, you will have to control Mike Pryor at times. I would just switch between the safeties with the Colts because they really don't have much to work with. And here's your best defender right here on the Colts defense. Keith Taylor with the 38 hit power, 44 maximum speed, interceptions 38. So it's hard to keep your opponent at bay with the Colts. You have to rely on the fact that their offense isn't very good either. So, the Colts being the worst team in the game, there's only one matchup that I would call if I was playing in the Tecmo Madison tournament, and the Colts were one of the teams I chose. And that is the New England Patriots. So Matt has controller 1, and he's going to use the New England Patriots. Now the Patriots, the reason they're the only matchup I would choose is because their offense is also very slow. They have poor quarterbacks as well. And, well, you can kind of rely on the fact that they're not going to do much on offense either. But they do have a few defenders you can work with on the Patriots. So, that's that there. Jeff George, like I said, I'm not starting him. I'm going to put, I guess I'm going to put Ivy Joe Hunter at kick returner and punt returner. I could look in between quarters to see if his conditions go up. Yeah, the Colts defense was full of nobodies, that's right. So, I'm going to put Hunter there. And Matt, we've both already selected our playbooks, and you've already selected your substitutions, right?
Oh, yeah. All right, I selected the one that mattered.
All right, so let's get into this game and put on a pitiful display for you of Colts versus Patriots.
Yeah, the speed in this game is going to feel like the Super Nintendo version. Nice and sluggish.
Yeah, that's true. It's not going to be this. It's not going to be the speed that you're used to running around with Bo Jackson and Barry Sanders. This is the matchup you choose if you want to muck up the tournament. I have seen top players call this matchup later in the tournament, and it's I wouldn't say that it's looked down upon, but it's really tough to say that using these two teams is a I don't know. Is it a true Tecmo game just because the speed's so awful?
I feel like Bo Jackson right now. Colts defense.
So, versus the Patriots, you don't have to worry too much about their passing game. Running game, their running backs are awfully slow. So that's kind of the only reason why this matchup is playable. So who usually wins in the grapple matchups between me and you?
You.
Okay.
You've always been a better tapper than me. You have a thumb bicep.
I do have a thumb bicep, but when I play in the big tournaments, I'm an average tapper at best. This is the toilet bowl? Yeah, it definitely is the toilet bowl. The Tecmo toilet bowl matchup is the Indianapolis Colts versus the New England Patriots. And he puts one in.
And he put it in.
So that's all it took was that one mess up on defense against that running play.
That was just a masterful kick.
All right, it's time to get this offense flowing.
Oh, sure. You want to call it flowing?
And he guesses my first play for the blitz.
Oh, that was great.
Well, I still gain a yard.
What are you doing?
I haven't played Player 2 in a while. I've been playing this game by myself.
Sounds pretty depressing.
You gotta warm up with Player 2. It's a little unnatural for a few moments. Look at that. Way out of there.
That was a great pass.
And 4th and 7.
That looked like OMC at the family Thanksgiving.
I'm going for it. Why not?
You're going for it.
I have won a matchup Colts versus 49ers before versus lesser players, but I'm not that proud of it. And he guesses my play on 4th down, so
Oh. You got me in the red zone.
now all I have to do is just not give up a touchdown, and oof!
Oh my god!
That was close.
That should have been a touchdown. You terrible team.
Don't expect any favors. Oh my god. You're really using that play to your advantage.
You gotta follow your Tecmo blockers, Tom.
You are indeed doing that.
It's the fundamentals of Tecmo.
Oh. Yes.
Oh my god!
Usually,
The guy I was throwing to was wide open!
yeah, now, if you're throwing to a streak receiver, usually they just throw it out the back of the end zone for whatever
Yeah, that's
reason
what I
right
thought was
there.
gonna happen. I was just gonna throw it away.
No.
That's some RNG.
Alright, let's get it going.
Oh my god. I'm so angry.
Don't feel bad. That's what happens in this matchup.
This is terrible.
I don't think you would have had a completion, but... Oh! I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I don't have too much confidence in Trudeau right now. Why don't I use the robot voice? There's no robot voice in this program that I use, Elgato. The robot voice that you're referring to is something that you could turn on the PlayStation 4 when you're live streaming, so this program doesn't have that option.
It's alright, we don't need that.
Man, he's doing a good job picking my plays so far.
I would like to say it was strategy, but I think I'm just getting lucky.
Making it happen.
Just going for the short one.
I really got to get this touchdown in. This program sucks. It did suck really bad for the Mac up until they finally updated the program to make these streams a little bit smoother. Oh, come on.
Pass.
And there we go. Getting Bill Brooks on the board.
Did a taboo right there. I tackled you after you scored.
Oh yeah, so it's looked down upon in this game if you're tackled after you score, because supposedly it brings down a player's condition, so it would bring down the ratings. So playing in the tournament and your opponent just scored a touchdown and he's just standing there and it's not in the act of trying to tackle him down, before he gets in the end zone, then just don't dive into him. That's all I can say.
This should be like NFL Blitz, where after the play you fast.
I like that they give you the option to do that. And
I'm sure it was not intentional.
You never know. Tecmo, there's a lot of stuff about it that you wouldn't think's intentional, but they just wanted to make a fun arcade-style football game, and man, did they ever do that.
They made a simulation football game the best they could.
Well, yeah.
And it came out arcade.
Darryl Brown or Brown's Chicken? I'll go with Brown's Chicken. Yeah, I would say this is one of, like, what I always say about Tecmo Super Bowl. This is one of those rare games that at the time was the best simulation game for the sport, and now is also the best arcade game. The only one that I could say is comparable as an arcade game to this is NFL Blitz. Not necessarily the first NFL Blitz, but, you know, NFL Blitz 99 and 2000. Second quarter, you throwing up a JJ?
With the Pats? No. Oh, yeah.
Oh! Almost had it. You wouldn't have scored, though. I would have tackled you. Halftime. So, there's another matchup. There's another matchup that you might think are enticing. And that's Colts versus Seahawks and Browns. But the reason you don't choose those matchups is because their quarterback's pass control, especially the Browns, 75, Bernie Kosar, and then Dave Craig on the Seahawks with 69 pass control. You're clearly giving that player the advantage. So I don't like those matchups. That's why I say only call the Colts versus Patriots. Who do I got, Pistons or Bulls? I got Pistons tonight. The Bulls have looked pretty awful the last couple weeks. I was excited about them at the beginning of the season, but, you know, their bench just isn't doing enough. Nikolai Mirotic and McDermott aren't doing as much as they thought they were going to do, and they're really struggling. Browns versus Seahawks next. We'll get to that one. We're going to do some other live streams tonight, but this is the only Tecmo Super Bowl one tonight. I just want to give you a view of what a Patriots versus Colts game looks like, and so far, from our one viewer that's commenting, it's been called the Toilet Bowl. And I can't disagree with them too much on that one. Oilers Eagles, that's a good matchup.
I guess you play.
I always feel risky throwing a pass at all with the Colts.
That's why you keep doing a little dump.
I'm playing really conservative right now. I've only taken one big shot down the field.
Well, you're not playing against a really skilled opponent, so.
Yeah, but you can give a solid matchup.
I can give a solid matchup, but.
See?
And there you go.
I went to take a shot, and he just didn't have the arm for it. This play has been absolutely killing me. We stopped it there, though. Here we go. Took a blocker on it. Dive tackle right there. It's a big time Tecmo skill.
It was a big risk.
I had you. I knew I had you. That's what happens. Don't be surprised.
Oh, it's so annoying, though. I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. The team just sucks.
There we go. Kept him behind the line of scrimmage and was able to make the tackle right there.
Big scram.
Oh, and the linebacker gets back to break up the pass.
You can't go for 2 in this game. So the field goal is not going to help me if you score a touchdown.
No, you can't go for 2.
Oh! Bollocks.
And I knew if I guessed that play, that's the one play, is past one play that has a little glitch in the quarterback not being able to throw the ball if you guess it. So I figured if you guess that play, I'm definitely breaking it up.
I did not know that.
I wouldn't pick that play in that situation. What other streams we got on deck? We're not quite sure yet. We're going to have to talk it over after the toilet bowl.
Defensive shutdown right here. And this is not happening.
I need to open up the offense a little bit. It's too lethargic.
Are you gotta be kidding me? Come on.
Bill Brooks got a little speed going. Oh, just nowhere to go there.
Straight to the toilet. You sure are passing a lot for not being comfortable passing for Colts.
Well, the thing is, like, if you're passing with a poor quarterback, you really want to pass when your players are stationary. You have a lot better chance of actually completing the pass. If they're still moving, if your receivers are still moving and you're trying to hit them in stride, that's where you could see a lot of problems occur. Would I agree that me and Hockey D Slim have different streaming styles? I would say yes, for sure. We do. I try to be a more informative on my streams, and, hopefully I'm doing a good job.
I think you're doing a great job.
There's your play. So now you got 3 minutes to go. You're down 11, so you got to make something happen.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know I was down. I didn't know I was going to have to score twice.
You didn't know that?
I'm kidding.
Have you looked at the scoreboard at all?
I threw into 2 defenders right there. Did not throw a pick, but I threw a pick in the end zone earlier. I don't care.
It's going deep.
Just bomb city. Gotta score. Gotta go for it. Gotta make it happen.
Looking ugly.
There it is.
Look at you still going for first downs. It's alright. You're not breaking any runs with the Patriots.
Just let it go.
There you go. Throw it away. Nothing there on the scramble.
Straight into the black of the screen.
Zach. That's your special play in clutch situations.
It just looks so good in the moment.
Yes, I believe walks to the gas stations are prevalent in his lifestyle.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Matt's got a big gulp here.
It's a super big gulp for Super Tecmo Bowl.
Throws it across field. You're getting stressed out.
This game just could have gone completely differently if I would have scored when I was in the end zone.
Get it!
I had 4
Oh, he
downs.
throws another pick.
4 downs to score.
That could have gone
On
either
the first
way.
down, I threw a pick in the end zone.
Yeah, you were looking.
I
You were
should've
looking
just
good
ran.
for a while there.
Massive QB scramble.
That's why you gotta put him in. Alright, so 14-3. We got. He actually ran the ball well for the New England Patriots. John Stevens with 110 yards rushing. I should have more rushing yards with Bentley, but look at those awful quarterback stats. You completed 8% of your passes.
It felt like it.
21 yards and 1 interception. I had a better completions percentage, but 2 picks, only 99 yards. Yeah, it was the toilet bowl, for sure. Pistons Bowl's about to tip. Yeah, we're going to have to check that out. So, how did you like using the Patriots?
You know what, Tom? All I really have to say about this is we gotta flush this toilet, get this stream out of here, and start a fresh one, because that was terrible.
So, if you were playing in the Tecmo Madison tournaments, which you did play in one of them, would you ever call a matchup like this?
No, I would never call that matchup.
Why wouldn't you call that matchup?
Because I can't perform that well. That's only for people that perform better than I do.
Yes, and still, like I said, you are mucking up the game, because even if you think you're just nerfing the speed and you're making it a more conservative game, and whoever's a more conservative player, more skilled, it doesn't necessarily go that way, because the game's going to come down to things like JJ's, your quarterback just throwing randomly in the end zone for a pick, like happened to Matt. So it's really a rough go with those two teams. I don't like playing with either teams. If I was given the matchup choice, I would definitely go with the Patriots over the Colts, just because they have a few defenders to work with at least, whereas the Colts really don't have much. So, yeah, so that's the Patriots and the Colts, and that was a breakdown of the Indianapolis Colts. So I hope you like what you saw. Yeah, we won't do that matchup again. And Patriots, hot garbage. And yeah, 1991 was a crappy time for the NFL when it came to these two teams at least. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said before, you can get more detailed ratings on TecmoGeek.com. And the next stream, we will be back breaking down the Miami Dolphins. And that's one of my favorite teams in this game. So I'm looking forward to that one. So thanks for checking out the stream. If you're viewing right now, we'll be back on later with another stream. Thanks for watching.